Good morning po sa lahat sa aking mga friends, amigo, subscribers, followers po. Thank you to all sa lahat sa inyo. God bless everyone. Take care again. So today our topic po regarding sa what we call Historia, what we call Philippine Star News, Pilipinas po, Manila, Philippines. Supreme Court, Chief Justice Marvick Linen expressed skepticism over whether charter change would meaningfully address the country's deep-seated corruption problem. Speaking of the Guzman strategy, the operational planning and budgetary on Tuesday, February 10, Lionel described the more mainly unrelated of the root of the problem. The presence of the charter change is being floated in response to corruption, however. This is not a full solution. In fact, for corruption, it is a tangential, I say. For corruption, charter change is a tangential, Lionel said. Lionel stressed that regardless of the whether charter change pushes through or what forms of government in the Philippines eventually adopts, to fight against corruption must remain centered on the accountability. No matter what political systems we evolve into, it will always have criminal justice system, he said. Beyond regime change, Lionel said, dismantling corrupt practices requires more than revising the constitutional or shifting political system. He pointed to political economy that has historically benefited oligarchs while preserving what he described on only the appearance of formal liberal democracy. Over time, the alliances between powerful economic interests and the influential of political families or dynasties that dominate our governments may have become more evident than said. Patronage politics is also preservance further entrenching the privileging of the connections over merit, he added, arguing that these systems arguments are roots of must be addressed. That is storya po regarding po sa Pilipinas na what we call coming from the Chief Justice Marvick Linen po. So, again, thank you sa inyong lahat. Mag-ingat po palagi. Siyempre, of course, God bless everyone. Don't forget to like, to share po sa aking mga balita regarding po ito sa Pilipinas. Balitang Business World. The Philippines is 6 sports to the worst ever ranking in 2025 in global corruption perception, indexed by Transparency International, as of the countries grappled with a corruption scandal that slow economic growth and weighed on investors and consumers' confidence. In 2025, Corruption Perception Index (CPI), the Philippines ranked of 120 out of 102 countries and territories, which scored of 32 out of 100, and rank of 114 place and scores of 33 in the previous index. This was the country's worst showing since the index began using in 0-100 rank in 2012. That is a balita regarding po sa what we call business world. The country's scores for in 25 CPI was also slow than the regional average scores of 45 and global average of score 42. The index ranked country based on the perceptions public and sectors corruptions. Scale 0 highly corruptions to 100 very lean. It uses a data of 13 external sources, including the World Bank, the World Economic Forum, a private trust of consulting companies, and think tanks. In the climate change impact, the Philippine citizens were strengths the allegations of the what we call substantial amount the public funds were a loss of peak floods relief project. Transparency and international said the country was rocked last year after the allegations of government officials, lawmakers, and contractors received the billions of pesos kickback from the substantial of the what they call non-existence flood control projects. This is the what they call triggered widespread uh, protest, slow government spending, and hurt investors, consumers sentiment. Transparency International said the corruption continues to pose a serious threat in Asia-Pacific region. Yan po ang balita regarding po sa business world regarding sa what they call allegation of the what they call Flood Control Project Pilipinas. Again, thank you everyone. Sana ay mayroon kayong mga nagustuhan po sa aking balita regarding po ito sa what they call searching po sa what they call. Galing po yan huling balita sa Balitang World Business po. Again, thank you everyone. Bye-bye. God bless everyone. Ingat po.